Hi, I'm Teresa Keller and I'm handling the service learning aspect of this project. I'm here with my husband Doug Tilden and we're with an organization called Round the World With Us. I'm here with a few of the students participating in the program and they each want to say a little bit about the archaeology and what their goal was in the service learning project to bring some of what they're learning to the community, both in Belize and in the United States.
Hi, I'm Veronica Burkhart, and we came down here from Davidson, North Carolina, and we're basically excavating all back here in the Sea Plaza, and we're also doing a service learning project, and we're brainstorming different ideas of how to get the word of the Maya out there.
My name is Marcelo Campo. So about this learning project, we wanted to find an interesting way how to bring the information about Mayas to kids who want to learn about the Mayans. Because I remember back in school in primary days, they didn't really teach you much about the Mayan civilization and everything, and it was kind of boring. So we wanted to come up with a new idea to make it fun. So we'll have them talk about it.
Hi, my name's Sarah Eccles. We're working on a children's book about the Maya, and we're also writing a blog.
My name is Dui Godoy. Right now, working on the archaeology, it's great, it's amazing. We find a lot of different stuff, pottery, bones. On the service learning aspect, I did it because I wanted to help my community at large, knowing that even though archaeologists are here to do something like this, they can still tackle problems in our community that eventually will help us to preserve and protect our Mayan heritage better than we could.
Can you tell me a little bit about the children's book series? Is it going to be authentic from Maya mythology? Is there any documentation for the stories you're coming up with?
Yeah, we're basing it off of the Hero Twins, and we're basically writing a series about their adventures growing up. So it's not just the traditional Popol Vuh story, it's sort of a spoof of it.
Hi there, I'm Matt Saunders and I'm with American Foreign Academic Research, commonly known as AFAR. And for the last 7 years, we've been doing excavations using high school students from the U.S. and we've now started integrating students from Sacred Heart College here in San Ignacio. And we focused our efforts on the site of Cahal Pech here in San Ignacio. And this year we've concentrated our efforts on the B Plaza and the C Plaza and the transition zones in between. And if you see behind me this year, if you would have actually seen the site last year, this would have been completely covered over like structures over here. But in the last 2 years, our efforts have completely exposed the structure and given us a really good idea of what this would have looked like, some of the activity that would have taken place in the structure. And also back in the C Plaza, we've seen a lot of that plaza materialize over the last 5 years. And the neat thing that this year we've actually been able to see the transition. So not only just the structures, but how the Maya would have walked around here in between the plazas, which is really neat. So
Matt, can I ask you, how were you able to bring high school students down to do this degree of excavation? How is that possible?
Well, I was, in 2000, I started working here with Dr. Awe and as a student, and I called him after I started teaching and I said, can I bring some high school students down? And at first he said no, but I convinced him to let me bring them down, and they did a really good job. We prepped them really well, so they were really well prepared, just like a college student, and they did a good job. And so we got an open invitation, and it's been a really good relationship.
One of the things I love working with the high school students is seeing how you get them to open up. It's not just that they're excavating, but they're coming to a foreign country, or the ones that are here are learning about their heritage, and you can just see the confidence build in them. I love what you're doing here.
Thanks. Yeah, the archaeology is obviously it's a great step for our students, and if they do want to pursue that as a career, it's an amazing step forward for those students. But the experience of interacting with the students here, the people of Belize, and just the international experience is really, in my opinion, the true value of this project.
I'd love to get more of the students involved from Belize. I think we had 10 students working with us this year from Belize, but we are going to open it up to other students outside of Sacred Heart College.
My name is Mario Vieira. I'm a student from Sacred Heart College. This is my last week here. For 4 weeks I've been working with excavating this unit with the AFAR, and I've also been doing a service learning program with around the world. Next to me here is Hunter Ayoko.
Yeah, I'm Hunter Ayaka. I'm here with Davidson Day in the AFAR program, and I'd just like to thank the AFAR program and BVAR and Mr. Saunders for organizing this and giving us the opportunity to study the site.
Hunter has been here working, excavating on this, is one of the students been excavating this unit here from before it started. So Hunter, how did this look like before you even start digging?
Well, about a year ago, it was just grass and rocks and tree, and it sloped down evenly, so we could tell that there was something that needed to be excavated underneath it. We just didn't know what yet. We assumed that it was a platform because of the steady slope, and we found that out when we brought the unit out here, and then we found this stair this year, and that made it even more exciting for us.
What do you think was the reason for this platform that you just excavated?
Well, the platform was probably so that an area for the mines was raised up so the water could run down and it wouldn't flood up their superstructures that were most likely located up there.
Superstructure? What is this superstructure?
A superstructure is a thatch and pole building. It probably had a stucco floor, and that was so that the building would stay dry. And there's not enough evidence up there to tell if it was one building that was covering the entire area or if it was multiple small buildings, but hopefully we can excavate and figure that out.
Yeah, superstructure. What do you think were the reasons for this superstructure to be here? Did the Mayas come here and spend time?
It could have been for gathering all the mines together so they could eat and watch the ball game, or just to enjoy life. And
yeah, quite interesting. Huh? So what is it that you like about this archaeology project that you're doing?
Well, my favorite part about the project was finding the connection to the past. I mean, thousands of years ago, the mines were here, and they were living just like we were, getting together and enjoying the days and eating. And yeah.
I think that's very interesting to find out that they had great ideas just like we do today. So I think we need to thank Matt Sanders for this and Ms. Teresa Keller for having us students here being together and doing this whole project.
My name is Ilya Herrera. I'm 14 years old. I'm a student from Sacred Heart College working with the service learning with Around the World with Us. Sitting here is Marcelo. Marcelo, can you explain to us how this pyramid used to look before it was excavated?
Well, as if you can see up there, it's all trees and dirt and rocks. That's exactly how it looked down here. It was just dirt. It looked like a normal sloping hill.
So what were your expectations before?
Well, considering on the other side, how you're going to see later, in the B Plaza, there's stairs. So we thought that back here would just be like a wall. But to our surprise, we found stairs, more stairs, so it's pretty interesting.
So what is the significance of these stairs?
Well, we think because on that side they held some sacred ceremonies, right? So since we found stairs here now, we think that on this side of the plaza, they might have held some more sacred ceremonies. So.
Okay, Marcelo, can you share a personal thought about this entire project with us?
Well, you know, this archaeology experience is very amazing. For me, I might be a Mayan descendant, and I might have, back in the 50 generations, my grandfather might have lived here. And it's an honor to be working here and actually finding these things. I might be finding my grandfather's work. It's pretty amazing to be doing it.
Thank you, Marcelo, for sharing your time with us.
Okay, good morning. I'm Lugo Doy. I'm here working with the Around the World Service Learning Project and the archaeology group. Today we're going to discuss, I'm here with Maria Woodsrow. What are you doing in this unit?
First of all, I'd like to thank Jaime Alway and the BVAR group for letting us study here. Right behind me we have C-12-13, which is a unit right between the C4 Ball Court Plaza, and we began excavating this at the beginning of the week.
Can you tell me anything interesting facts about this pyramid area?
First of all, we found a rounded corner, which is very unusual for this structure because it is the terminal phase and it's such a late structure, but the rounded corners are an early design for a structure.
Okay, so why would this be quite, unusual in a sense?
Well, that's a good question because this is what I love about archaeology. It's why I enjoy it so much. We're not exactly sure why, but we have some theories. Since this is a terminal phase and such a late structure, we were thinking that the Mayans, weren't focused on the aesthetics of the structure, and they really were just trying to get it done, and so they weren't trying to make the two sides of the pyramid symmetrical, which is what is usually consistent of a Maya structure.
Okay, thank you. Were there anything else interesting found like in this area?
Yes, in this right here was a stela, which is very sacred to the Mayans. They write their history on there and they perform ceremonies around it, and so the fact that this was found in what was thought to be the back of the structure was very exciting, because the other side of this structure was always thought to be the front, and the fact that such an important structure to Mayan history was at the back of the structure was very unique to find.
Okay, I also heard something about human remains being found here. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, right next to the stela there were 2 human remains found. We're still excavating to see what exactly it is that we found, but that is still in the process.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.